Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and we're playing some Nemesis today. That said side quest, and I took that off, but it decided to do it again. I don't know why, it just did. We're not playing side quest Nemesis, we're playing Nemesis. Why did you do that? Anyway, it's okay. It's a side quest of Nemesis called Carnomorphs. How about that? How about that? It'll work out. We're not doing side quest Nemesis, we're actually playing Nemesis. And this is the first time I am playing the Carnomorphs expansion of Nemesis. I have not played this one yet. I did some research on it in terms of, I got the handy dandy book that comes with it for the Carnomorphs, and I spent all week painting these damn things for you all to enjoy the Carnomorphs as they are painted for us to go through. So I hope you appreciate that. I also 3D printed, because I have a 3D printer, and that's kind of what you do. A 3D printer is you print stuff. So I 3D printed some board bling for you all to enjoy, to see if you like it, what's going on. But the whole thing of it is to play a game of Nemesis with the Carnomorphs, who plays very differently than the typical intruders that plays typically from the different intruders that are on the game. So we'll get into kind of how these things are when we get down to the table, how they work, and how we're going to play them through. And I'm going to try not to die. And I'm also going to do something very different, because usually I either play true solo or two-handed with this game. I'm going to try 3 characters tonight, so buckle up. Help me, because I'm going to miss so much stuff, but we're going to work it out. Hey, Broccoli, how's it going? Hello, Nemesis, Canje, Chaos, that's gotta be great. Yes, I like that. Brad, how's it going? Appreciate all that you do. I appreciate you, Brad. Thank you so much. Mark, evening, Derek, playing one of my favorite games. Never played Carnomorphs, even though I have the expansion. That's the same with me. I have the expansion, and I never played it, so I was like, alright, I need to start building up this retaliation hype, so let me start going through everything, right? I've played the original Nemesis, I haven't played Carnomorphs or the Void Seeders, and I am gonna do the Void Seeders, but I need to paint them. I don't even know how, I don't know how it's gonna work, but we're gonna work it out. It's gonna be what it is. We'll see how it goes. So before we begin, just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. So we're gonna, I don't do shenanigans around here, so we'll get down to the table, we'll do a quick setup of the game, and then I'll start explaining the Carnomorphs as we play, because they play very, very different than the intruders. So let's get down to the table and have some fun, and ignore side quests. This is Carnomorphs, which should be up there, not side quests, so I failed you. I have failed you. I failed you all. Okay. So as you can see, I've got some bling on the board, some bling, 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 bling. So these are the corridors and the different hallways of the Nemesis as they go through. Is just these. I got these off of Thingiverse, and they basically fit. They fit the dead spaces, so it looks like you're walking through the body of a ship. Unsubscribe! I can't believe it. Yeah. So. They fit through the empty spaces of the ship. So see here, this is just kind of an empty space that's here that shows those icons. So this thing just kind of sits there to show, you know, it's the hull. It's just kind of the interior hull of the ship that's built out. Now, I know there have been people who've blinged the heck out of this game to make the entire Nemesis ship. I couldn't go that far because it's expensive. But this, I 3D printed myself, all this stuff. I also did the escape pods. I 3D printed those as well. But I'm an idiot. So what you'll see is, you'll see here, there's the number of the escape pod on here. So this is the escape pod that's here, and it's locked. Okay, you ready to see how I'm an idiot? When I was putting these together, what I didn't realize is that the other side has numbers too. I thought they were plain. So there was supposed to be a 2 on here, but this is the 4 is escape one when it's open. So forgive me when it's like that. They're already all together and completely super glued, because they come in 2 halves. They don't come together. So it's what it is, right? I know y'all won't hold it against me and call me an idiot like I called myself every day. But those are the escape pods for the number of players. So I put 3 of them there, and they're currently locked. We are setting the Nemesis the journey to B, And then we're going to grab a coordinate card. I'm just going to shuffle these up. That was the last ones you saw there was me testing out the game, just to make sure I understand how to play the Carnomorphs. And I'm glad I did do that, because I would have made a huge error. Because I was like, I'm walking through this game, it's not so bad. And when I realized, oh no, it should be really bad, it'll be there. So we'll put the coordinates system there. Then we're just going to lay out our tiles. And I did include the tiles for the turrets from Aftermath in here. So however they hit, however they hit, right? But I did say, you know, for the missions, I always remember people saying things like, "Hey, it's your game, do whatever you want." So in the vein of doing whatever I want, I picked 2 missions that I want to play for this one. So we're gonna put these goes in the 1 spaces, right? So and the 1 spaces are usually the outliers of the board. So it gets really easy to tell where the 1 spaces go. You just go around the perimeter. And those are the 1 spaces. And boom. And boom. And then the 2 spaces are just kind of the interior of the board, so give these a nice shuffle. We'll lay these out and lay out the tokens on them. Now I did coin capsule the tokens, the explore tokens, so I'm going to try to not see what they are, but I didn't mark the sides to say, hey, those are, you know, so that I can feel in the bag which ones they are before I put them out there, right? Those will go back to the box. So in the bag, I have the tokens, right? Oh, look, it's the turret token. I just pulled it out first. So I didn't mark the back to let me know, like, by touch that it's going to be that. So I'm going to try my best. I'll try my best to not look when I pull these out. Try my best. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't, yeah. If I'm seeing the question mark, I pull it out. If not, I drop it back and pull again. There we go. Yeah, that's question mark. And you just randomly put them out there. And I love the sound. I don't know if y'all do, but I love the sound of... Just love the sound of that. And I did get the acrylic tokens for the Nemesis bag. So know that that's a thing. So we'll just quickly try to put these out here. Try not to cheat. Damn it. That looks like a good one too that I couldn't get. The coin capsules for Arkham LCG, it's a great sound. Yeah, it really is. It really is a great noise that you hear. Alright, these are moving a little bit faster. Nope. Yep, and I got, what, 2 more to do? Alright, let's get this last one. Sweet. Okay. Put the rest that I didn't use outside because I'll have to put some other stuff in here at some point. Okay. We've got ourselves set up. I got to shuffle the engines because I don't know what they are. Are they broken? Are they not? I don't freaking know. I don't even remember how I did when I did my test playthrough what they were, so I'm just kind of shuffling them around. I wish they would give us, like, coin... there has to be another way to do this. That one. Set this to 15. There is no self-destruct that has started yet. That's at B. We're in the Hibernatorium, so let's talk about the bag. Okay, how do the Carnomorphs work? So, these are the acrylic tokens that came with the updates that what you get, right? These are the acrylic tokens that come in here. So, with the Carnomorphs, which you see over here as these painted minis, and I'll show them as they appear on the board, I will show them for you all to see. But if you want to see them, my Discord member saw them, and they're on my Instagram page, I believe, for you to check out. And I need to reshuffle these. So, let's talk about the Carnomorphs. Doop, 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 doop. So the Carnomorph board that's on here, they don't have weaknesses, right? What they have are considered, are what's called like evolving. So the Carnomorphs are not, it's a parasite. It's a parasite that feeds on material, that feeds on genetic material. So how it started out from the story is that they forgot to put, the people went to a planet, took some samples, had them in a test tube, and then they forgot to put the cat in cryo. So when the ship jumped, the cat, on its path and trajectory to turn into paste on the wall, broke one of the containers, and the parasite leaked out, consumed the carcass of the cat, and became like a little crawly parasite. The more it consumes, the more it grows, and it can infect you. By infecting you, it gives you what's called character mutations that give you abilities that you can use. So it's pretty gross, but pretty cool. So what they have is they have what are called metagorgers. So these are creepers. Think of those little baby ones. So those are metagorgers. When metagorgers consume material, they become shamblers. When shamblers consume material, they become flesh beasts, and when flesh beasts consume material, they become the butcher. And there's only one butcher in the game, and when you beat it, it's gone, and then it's just flesh beasts, shamblers, and metagorgers that you're dealing with. You'll never fight another butcher, but the butcher's hard, right? So if the butcher comes out, run. Pretty much run. So what you do for this adaptation is kind of, they get these boost things that they have. So you shuffle these Carnomorph adaptation cards. So you shuffle them together, and you're going to draw one for each and put them down. So whenever they come out, you're going to put, you'll flip over and see what that ability is. And there are eggs that are in a nest. There's going to be 8 eggs that are in the nest. So we'll put this here, and what you're supposed to do is grab this, the Carnomorph adaptations, shuffle them up, and then pick 3, right? So 1, 2, 3. The rest go back in the box. And these 3 just randomly get placed here. Doesn't matter how you do it, but they put them there. And then you put the butcher, the flesh beast, and the shambler there. So those 3 go on. So as soon as a metagorger turns into a shambler, you take that one off and it becomes that, and then you flip the card to see what it has. Make sense? Alright, so when you begin the game, you take... So they also use these red, if you can see them here, they're red metagorger or creeper tokens, right? So you take 2 red creeper tokens, you take the blank, and you take 2 blue creeper tokens, and you put them in the bag, and then you add a red creeper token for how many players are in the game. Since I'm playing 3-player, I'm going to add 3 red ones into the bag, and that's your starting bag. That's it, right? Goody goody gumdrops. Hey Sean, how's it going? So that's how it's set up. Grab your dice. We've done the engines, we've done the setups. Let's talk about our people and stuff of things, which... not that one, that one. So we are going to be using the android, right? So this is going to be one. The android's interesting because the android, if you reach 5 on the track, the android shuts down. So that sucks. And it says so specifically on the android's ability card, where it says, you finish the game when the time marker reaches space 5 on the time track. Activate this item in the generator room. And if you do this energy cell, it gives you a little bit more time. It says when it gets down to 3, so it gives you 2 more turns to play before your android basically dies. So that's kind of the android space. She also has a deactivation module that you can have, and then she comes with an arm cannon. So that is not a left or right thing. It's just something that's part of her arm cannoniness, and it has 3 shots on it. It says when you roll 2 hits on the attack die. On this attack die, when you roll 2 hits, you get to add an additional injury, which is pretty cool. So that is her setup, and we have her set as player 1. And I did do my personal, what do you call that? Sun drop effect to the player token for everyone to see. So I did that. I did that myself. All right. Then we go over to our next, which is the medic. And you notice the medic has a specific thing on here, but she has her 2 combat drugs and surgery kit, and she has a needle gun that she used, and her needle gun has 2 ammo on it, and says this weapon makes intruders retreat instead of dealing injuries. Can only be reloaded with chemicals. So I'd have to find chemicals to be able to reload this needle gun. But she also has this lovely thing, which is cuff keys. And if you notice, it says Convict. Well, Convict is our 3rd player. The Convict has cuffs on him that basically lock one of his hand slots. And if the medic discards a card and that key, she can unlock his cuffs and let him do what he's going to do. So he's got an augmented arm that he needs to be in the surgery room, in any room he could just discard to get a pipe. So it's basically ripping a pipe off the wall to fight with. So the guy's insane and dangerous. Who's going to be number 3, right? Fun times by all. So we are this one. So we are starting here in the hibernatorium where we just kind of woke up, and I've given the colors for better viewing on these minis. Yes, I painted these as well. So I painted all of them. This was a very labor-intensive thing to do, but I did it because I love Nemesis and I love you all, and I want y'all to experience the game with some painted minis. However, we've got the circle pieces on there so you can identify where they are as they go, right? Because when I zoom out this far, it'll be really hard to tell who's who, but at least you can see the circles and correspond them with their decks to know what we're doing. Okay? Makes sense? All right. Let's put all these eggs on this thing, and then we will take a look at this is the only thing that I didn't random, which is going to be our missions. So our missions, what you do is when you're playing co-op, you draw 2. Everyone draws 2, but you draw 2 and then you have to complete both. Basically, that's what the co-op mode is. All right, you have to complete both of them. This one here is Destination Earth. The ship must reach Earth. They sent us out there to die. They should clean up their own mess. So that's one of our missions that we have to do. And then the other one is Emergency Postmortem. Place the blue character corpse object in the surgery room. Right? So we need to get the blue character corpse object in the surgery room, and we'll complete one, and then the ship has to reach Earth, which means the engines, the coordinates, all that good stuff have to be set for that to happen. And that's going to be our mission on both of those missions we need to complete. So I'm going to put both of those there for us to get through, right? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 players. So Space Cat is going on the android to start. As we come out, there is the blue dead body that is there in the hibernatorium with us, which does not look good. And we're ready to begin. Okay, so we're going to draw our 5 cards and get started. This is going to be amazing. Here we go. I'm so going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw our 5 cards. So everybody's supposed to draw their 5. So let me just draw it all up now so we don't have to worry about shuffling later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm super excited to play this game with y'all so you can all see the Carnomorphs, because they are very different, but they are also just as difficult. They hunt you down. It is so crazy. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is your starting 5. Okay. So let's talk about our Godspeed, good sir. Hey, David. How's it going? So now we've got network access. This is her first one. If you're in a room with a computer, this can't be used when you're in combat. If you're in a room with a computer and in a section with power, use a computer action. You may perform 2 actions from the computer. That's for if you're playing lockdown with a section with power. But it says if you're in a room with a computer, open close 1 door in the chosen corridor. So, you know, whichever way you can work it. We've got interruptions, so that's if you're playing. Interruptions really great if you're playing competitively. This is one of those key cards that stop people from doing stuff. Demolition. Destroy one closed door in a corridor connected to your room you're in, or place a malfunction marker in the room you're in. We've got self-repair. This is the only way I believe I can repair myself. Discard a duct tape or tools to dress one of your serious wounds, or heal all of your light wounds, or discard a malfunction marker from the room you're in. And then we've got arm tablet. If you're in a room with a computer, you may check the coordinates. Or if you're in a room with a computer, you may check the status of any one engine. So pretty strong. Okay, so what is she going to do? Well, she is going to discard interruption to move 1. And she'll go this way. So she's going to come this way to this location to move. She's not picking up that body. So first thing we do is we're going to flip this and see what it is. What is it? It is the command center. All right. And then we look at the Explorer to see what fun we get with the command center. Ooh, sweet. So it's in order, and it only has one item in it that we can pull. So pretty good pull. Pretty good start. We're starting off okay. We're starting off okay. So we'll put this, I believe, yeah, it's over here. So it's going to be on 1. Nothing's broken with it, thank God. But because we moved, and we did move cautiously, we get to make a noise roll. Woohoo! 4. So we'll put a noise in corridor 4, which looks like, yep, it's the technical corridors. Boom! So that goes there. Hey, Jeff. Yep, Carnomorph time. So that's my first action. My second action, it has a computer on it and it's not broken. So let's discard. Ooh, there's so much we could do. There's so much we can do. Let's discard network access to use the arm tablet, and we're going to use it to check the coordinates. So we could get to check the coordinates now in a room with a computer. All right, let's check these coordinates. X on token means no noise, right? That's correct. The X is silent. Yes. So, well, the X means nothing's also wrong, not that it was a silent move. So B is going to Venus. We need it to go to C. So C is where we need it to go when we check the coordinates. And because this isn't a big secret anymore, we've checked the coordinates. We'll flip it here. Let me check, though, but I believe when you find it, it means nothing happens in the room. But I don't believe it means silent movement for that. But let me check. Y'all are probably right, which would make me happy if y'all are right. If you all are right, I'm beyond ecstatic to agree. Let's see. X, silence. Nothing happens. Do not perform a noise roll for this movement. There you go. Yep. 100% factual. Right on it. Yep, I get you. Keep me honest with that. I love it. I love it. I love playing this game in hard mode. No, I don't. Okay, so on that ends your turn. It goes to our medic. Our medic's cards are going to be ER. Spend 1 ammo from the needle gun and choose any one character in the room you are in. This character gets 1 contamination card in their discard pile and discards 1 action card from their hand. Or the character draws 3 action cards to their hand. Oh boy. Just get 3 cards. Holy cow. Demolition. Destroy 1 closed door or place a malfunction marker. Search, reduce the counter by 1, draw 2 item cards of the same color as the room you're in, pick 1, discard the other. Rest, and field dressing. Heal all light wounds or dress 1 serious wound of any one character in the room you are in, then draw a card if you are in a green room. Okay, so this just seems... My first action is I'm going to do the ER movement. It says... Spend 1 ammo from the needle gun and choose any one character in your room you are in. So I spend 1 ammo from the needle gun, and they will draw 3 action cards. 1, 2, 3 into their hand. Boom! So that's first action. The second action is I'm going to spend the rest to do the cuffs. So discard the cuffs. So let's free up our convict to be effective. Yeah, they get better by eating corpses. So those are my 2 actions. I'm done. Convict. The convict is going to spend to pick up a heavy object, so he'll spend his rest card to pick up the blue. And then he is going to... He has so much stuff. So many cards. He has an opportunist card that I'm gonna spend to move into this location. When you move into a location with an ally, you do not roll for noise. I do remember that. So those are his 2 actions. Then we spin back to you. I think... I'm going to always hold on to 1 card. So let's, you need... Let's do... I need to find a generator room for you. Let's do self-repair. It takes up a hand slot. Yes. Yes, it does. You are correct. Yes, it is. I should put it down here. I usually just put it on the board, but you're all right. So, let's spend that, and we are going to move her here. So, what are we looking at? I'm looking for this dang gum surgery room. That's what I'm looking for. Yes! Yes! We found it. Yes, we found it, and... Damn it. Oh, boy. Woo! Yay! Oh, we found it, and not in a good way. Okay, so... Do not perform a noise roll from this movement. If there's an intruder in a neighboring room and it is not in combat, move it to this room. If there's more than 1 intruder, we'll move them all. If there are no intruders in any of the neighboring rooms, or if they're in combat, place a noise marker in each corridor connected to this room without a noise marker already on it. Cool! So this will go to 2. We found the surgery room at least, and we drop 1 here, here, and here. Awesome. That was great. That was just great. Okay, you're gonna stop. You just need to stop. But we found the surgery room, so the medic's turn. I'm going to do field dressing to move here. And then I'm going to do a search because you need to just do better. We'll take this thing down to 0. And then we will pull 2 and pick 1. As long as she stays in that room, we shouldn't have to roll for noise when we move into it. So it's not bad. I think we've completed 1 objective. So I think we'll complete 1 objective. We got to do another, and then figure out what we're gonna do. So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle it 1 more time. Draw 2. The red room. And what are they? They are decoy. Choose 1 neighboring room. Take all intruders from neighboring rooms, even in combat, and move them to this room. Normal rules of movement apply. Each intruder in combat performs 1 attack before leaving its room. Or we've got a hypothetical. Yes, I backed retaliation. I went all in on it. So we're going to grab the grenade, because that's just what needs to be had. And discard this. I just put them at the bottom of the deck to discard. And so she has a grenade, and it's not a hand slot item. It's just there in that belt, and that is her. His turn is he is going to do... He's going to spend 1 to move into the surgery room. And then we just need to, what? Place the blue character corpse object in the surgery room. So it says to pick up. I'm assuming to put down does not cost anything, so we'll just drop that body there. Completing this objective. Place the blue character corpse object in the surgery room, which we did. Objective 1, done. Okay, I would love to use the room to get rid of it, but how this works is, you see these abilities? I can't get rid of them when they're face down for the Carnomorphs. If I want to get rid of them by researching in the surgery room, by doing perform a surgery procedure, they have to be out and flipped. So using it now would be a waste, which I'm not going to do. So that will be his first action to move in there, not dealing with it, and then his second action will do a search. See what he can find. So we'll tick this down to 1, and this is green. Yeah, I went all in on Retaliation. I love Nemesis. I have all of it. The only reason why you're seeing the board like this instead of the neoprene mats because I got the neoprene mat with Retaliation for Lockdown and Nemesis, and I'm just waiting for them to deliver. But I did get the acrylic tokens for, like, I have everything. Let me put it like that. I have everything. And I'm still continuing to blink this game with the hallways and stuff like that, so... Alright, we'll draw 2. And what do we got? We have Synthetic Food. Draw 2 action cards from your deck. Or Close. And I think I'm going to take the Close. Because we could discard Slime, and Slime sucks. So, I'm going to take the Close. That is not a heavy. And this will go at the bottom. Cool. And then we go, that was your 2 actions, we go back, you're going to pass. You're going to pass. And what are you going to do? I think we're going to search again. So let's do this one more search. So let's take this room to 0. Draw 2. We've got a med kit. And alcohol. Alcohol. Does that help anybody? No. So, we could use the alcohol and the clothes to make a Molotov cocktail. So, I think I probably will take the alcohol over the med kit. Might be a bad decision, but I think I'm going to do that. So I have the potential to craft. And then, really, all I have to do is discard a card to craft. But, I am going to pass, so you can all see what's coming up. I'm going to keep 3 cards in hand and pass. They've all passed, so we go to our handy-dandy Carnomorph sheet to say player phase, draw 5 cards, move the first player token, perform all our actions. Now the event phase. We move the time tracker 1. If there's any intruders, they will attack or feed, and we'll talk about feeding when that shows up. Then any fire damage we need to resolve. Finally, we resolve an event. So we grab the events deck and the Carnomorphs comes with its own event deck that you get to use. So we'll shuffle this up as the Carnomorphs event deck. Just give it a nice shuffle for fairness, right? We're all about fairness and stuff here. So we're going to draw an event, and let's see how we do. Carnomorph events, let's do it! Chemical fire, sweet! Place a malfunction marker in the room with the highest number containing a... Wait, what? Place a malfunction marker in the room with the highest number containing a fire marker. Remove that fire marker. Place a fire marker in all neighboring rooms. Fires don't spread through technical corridors or closed doors. Reshuffle this card into the event deck. So we don't have any places that are on fire, so fire did not spread. And this card's going to get reshuffled into the deck. So not bad. Not good. Not bad. So, yay. Alright. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay. The fire picture looks like what happened to our laser engraver. Oh, no! And then, after we do that, we're going to do intruder bag development. All right, this is also a big difference from the Nemesis game, from the Intruders, right? Because what we're gonna pull out of here is, hey Matthew, we pull out a red, if you can see that, a red Metagorger. So with the red Metagorgers, place a Metagorger miniature in each room already containing a Metagorger, even in combat, and or a heavy object, even if the object is in the character's hands. If the nest is explored and not destroyed, also place a Metagorger there, and then return the red token back to the bag. So, basically, to put this back in the bag, we're going to grab a Metagorger, so that's our Metagorger little thing, right? Looks all cuddly. And it's going to go into place with heavy. Anyone that has a heavy item. You don't have heavy, you don't have heavy, you don't have heavy. So the next thing we look at is the body. The blue corpse, yes, the acrylics are great. The blue corpse is considered a heavy, so badoom, it lands there. So it's in our space. It's in our space. All right. Now, according to the rules, because this was something that I had to read, once it lands in the space, it doesn't automatically engage. It will do its engage during the intruder attack phase of the game. So it's just there, right? And what it will do is it will attack, or if no one's there, it will feed, and which means it'll chew on something, and then bad news bears. All right, so that is the bag phase. At the end of the bag phase, we go to the next round. So everybody draws up the 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just need 2. Cool. Then we pass the first player marker to the medic. And we start performing our actions. So the medic's like, yeah, no. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have you head to the. Head to the engines. Yeah, because you have your repair card. We're going to. I can throw the grenade in there, right? Hypothetically. But we're going to use computer skills, and we're going to move here to see what's here. All right. So what do we got? Ooh, knocking stuff around. That's what we got. Knocking around the board. Okay, what do we got? So we got the generator. And the generator is... Oh, boy. Okay. This is the turrets. These turrets are specific to if you have the Aftermath expansion. This could go one of 2 ways. So, what we're going to do is you grab these turret tokens that say inactive, target intruder, or target everybody, right? You get those. There's a bunch of those that you have with you. What you're going to do is you're going to shuffle them all up, but what I do is I throw them in a bag. And I'll grab the other 3 that I just showed you. What I pull out is what it's going to be. So, oh, yeah, I can. Next time I do it, I'll show it. So, I'll pull this, and our turret, the turret that's going to be in this location is shooting anybody. It's anybody. Anyone at all that's... Damn it. This is not good. So we're going to grab... So it's going to have 3 on it. This turret is going to attack everyone. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to put this at 3. There's going to be a turret in this room. So there's the mini for the turret. And it will be targeting everyone. So it's engaged with everyone. Oh god, we're gonna die. I believe turrets have health, and they are, because it's attacking everyone, they are going to punch me in the face unless I deal with it. I'm trying to find my... Where did I put that? I think I put it... Yeah, here it is. I just need this. I need the aftermath rules so I can see how much health this stupid thing has. I pulled a turret that's just going to shoot me in the face. Makes me feel good about myself. Makes me feel good. Here we go. The turret shoots at everything that enters the room this turn. Any intruder spawning in the room is counted as entering it. Turret shooting is resolved during the fire damage step. Characters receive 1 light wound, intruders receive one injury. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was my first action. And I need to make a noise roll after all of that. I rolled a 4. So it's going here. Well, I'm getting out of here. I'm not... No. So we're going to play our interruption, and we're going to move into this room. Because that's just silly. And then we still need to make the noise roll. Another 4. We're rolling 4s today. Big 4s, so 4 goes right there. Alright, that's your turn. Convict's turn. Well... we're going to do a melee attack. So we're going to do a bash. So Convict's going to use bash for people to see the bash card. He's going to use bash. It says, bash. Perform a melee attack. You deal 1 additional damage even if you miss. So we are going to do a bash. We're going to grab the attack die and roll it and see how we do. So the creeper is less than the adult, so therefore that's 1 damage. Plus the additional damage from bash, so that's 2 damage that's on him. I will have to take, because it was a melee attack, I will have to take a contamination card into my discard pile. So we'll shuffle up the contamination cards. And I don't think it matters. The reason why I did the colors for y'all to see everything, I don't think it matters if I know I'm drawing into this. It's in my deck, alright? So this will go in my discard pile. And I've done 2 damage to it, so I'm going to take... Nope, wrong one. That's Serious Wound. The Carnomorph attack card, and we're going to see a difference in terms of stuff here. So usually it's just 1 damage that you see on... Or usually the creepers only take... or the larvae only take 1 damage to kill. And then it's done. In this case... In this case, when you flip it over, the larva, it says 1, but sometimes it says 2, so it does 1, and then everything else has that much health, right? So the health's still the same, but they did it a difference this way. So it only had 1 health, which means it's dead. So we discard this card, put it down here, and then this dies. When this dies, you drop... a Metagorger corpse right in that room. Hey, look, there's 2 corpses now. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun for everyone? Cool. 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 So, yeah. Uh-huh. 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 I think I will discard 1 card in any room. So this one says, activate this in any room, discard 1 card to flip this pipe, and now I have a pipe. It says, you only suffer a light wound when you miss during a melee attack action. If you should discard this card, flip it over instead. This item cannot be traded. So I can continuously keep pulling pipes off the wall and fighting with it. So, boom, that is a left-hand weapon that we have, and that's 2. Now it's on to our lovely, lovely person who keeps causing problems. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. Does this room have a computer? It does not. This is just silly. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it. It needs to happen. So let's do computer skills. Wait, this is a generator room, right? I need to go here. I need to go to the generator room. Because that's how I flip over one of my items. So I think I'm gonna go to the generator room via this route. I'm gonna get shot, which isn't great. But let's go ahead and move over here. I could try to move quietly. I think I will. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna move. If it happens, it happens. So I'm just gonna move into that room. Roll it. 2. Whoa! It goes into the technical corridor. Okay, so whoever moves into that room next, it's happening. Gotcha. Solid. Picking up what you're putting down. So that's your one action. Do I have something to check the engines? No, I do not. That was a silly move. That was a silly move. I need to get in this room. That's what I need to do. And then I could just attack that gun. And get it out of here. I'll take a light wound when I move into the room, but not right now. I don't want to get shot twice. So what am I gonna do? If you are in a sector with power, discard a weapon battery to add 2 energy to your EPS. You know what? I'm going to retcon that. Instead of moving here, I'd move here, and we'll put the 2 over here. Let's see what we're looking at. Because there's really nothing I can do in that zone. Evacuation A, and evacuation A. The door slams behind me. Sweet. Cool. Okay, so we've got... This one has 1 on it. And the door... Sabloom slams behind me. Okay, that's where I am. Okay. No, I did not do one-way shipping. No. So that was my first one. Do I have a search? Yes, I do. Let's get some equipment. I'm going to do a search for my second action. It can be any room I want. I'm going for this because I need to find an energy charge to activate the deactivation module. So let's shuffle this up. Draw 2. And let's see if we can find an energy charge to help my life here. Here we go. First one, duct tape. Second one, chemicals. So if we get a flamethrower, we can do fun stuff. I did two-wave shipping. I got the acrylic tokens, and I got my Carnomorphs and Void Seeders expansions from the first one. So everything else, I did all in on lockdown, so I got all that stuff. So I didn't do all in for Nemesis, but now I have everything for it. So it's all Nemesis and Nemesis lockdown stuff, plus promos, plus the acrylic tokens. That's what you get. So duct tape. Discard a malfunction marker from the room you're in, or repair break the engine. Duct tape seems to be the way to go. Chemicals ain't gonna work for me. We're gonna do duct tape. So don't worry, y'all will see the Carnomorphs. I promise you, you will see the Carnomorphs in this playthrough. All right, so that's my 2. Come back to her. Here it is. Repair break the engines in the room you're in. So I need to discard a card to do that. We'll discard Demolition with it, hanging on the 1 card. So is this working? Nope, it's damaged, so we will repair it. So it is working. So it is working. Boom. And that's your 1, then you are going to pass. So I'll just flip that over if you see. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying to be like you, Mike. Alright, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is like Flesh Beast Haven happening right here. Yeah. Whoa. So I'm going to do demolition to pick up this to pick this thing up, because that's just silly. Because there does not need to be 2 things in one room. And then let's do repairs to move over here, and I'm just gonna drop it here. And I need to make a noise roll. Not a 2. Not a 2. Not a 2. Anything but a 2. Anything but a 2. 1. Alright. So you got a 1. Noise there. Okay. That's the end of him. It's her turn. I mean, we should just keep on trucking, right? Well, let's destroy 1 closed door in a room you're in, so we're going to do that, and boom, door destroyed. Bada bing. We destroy that door. It's not a problem anymore. Actually, no we're not. Nothing's stupid. No we're not. We're not destroying any doors. Give me my card back. We're going to pass. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pass. You're going to pass. You've already passed, and you're going to pass, and we're done. So when we're done, move the time track 1, and the self-destruct if it's there. Intruders on the board get to do stuff. This thing would shoot at anyone in the room, so it's not going to. Then we resolve an event card. Event card. Put a malfunction marker on each discovered white room. Remove this card from the game and reshuffle the event deck. Well, malfunction here. This is the only white room, so that's the malfunction. Discard this card from the game and reshuffle the event deck. That's the second time I have to reshuffle this deck. Cool. Okay. Intruder bag stuff! Intruder bag stuff. JT said JF said he wanted to see this. So we pulled the blank. This is the acrylic tokens. They are pretty freaking amazing. They sound good. So we pulled the blank. Alright, this is what they look like. This is how they feel. That's the width of them. They feel pretty good. To the touch, pretty nice. So let's see. Blank. Remove from the board all shamblers which are in a room with any character. Put their respective tokens in the intruder bag. Add 1 Metagorger to the intruder bag. So we grab another one of these Metagorger red ones, which are like this, and we throw it in the bag. Then all players perform a noise roll in order, except if their characters are already in combat with an intruder, then return the blank token to the bag. Ah! So this should be at 1. Alright, so this goes back in the bag, and everyone needs to make a noise roll. So starting from the first player, the medic. You're screwed. 2! You're not screwed. Interesting. You were almost screwed. Next up, it would be the convict. Yeah, the convict's screwed. 2. So that would be here. And here comes off. And we have to go to the bag. And we're going to pull the red. So when we pull the red, let's see. This is not bag development, so bag development would have been good, but I believe a Metagorger comes out when we do this. Let me make sure here. Yep. I believe when we pull a red from the bag from noise, this isn't an intruder bag development step. This is encounters. If the blank token was the last token in the bag, add one Metagorger token. All other encounter rules are the same in Nemesis. Reminder during the game when asked to add Metagorgers, add the red one. Got that. I believe a red one does come out. Yes, a Metagorger comes out. Okay, so we pulled this. We get a Metagorger that comes out, so this will come out. Yay, you get a friend with you. And he has Warning 2. So that means I only have one card in my hand instead of 2, which means he will attack me. And when they do attack you, this was the interesting part of them, and I want to make sure I say this properly because in true Metagorger attack, instead of drawing an attack card and checking its result, a character attacked by a Metagorger gets a character mutation card and the contamination card and suffers 1 light wound. Add a Shambler token to the intruder bag, and then remove the Metagorger miniature from the board. If a character already had a Metagorger card. So, here's what happens. Fun stuff. First things first, we grab the character mutation cards. So we're going to shuffle this up, and we get a random character mutation. So the theme of this is that the Metagorger attacks, it jumps up, it bites your flesh, right? So it gets some genetic material, and then it runs away to evolve. So we're going to put a Shambler token. That's the queen. That is Shambler is the adult. So we're going to put a Shambler token, which is an adult token, which looks like this, all nice and shiny and pretty. Right? So we're going to put that adult token in the bag. It got the genetic material it needed to evolve. So now when we pull that, Shamblers come out. Yay! And because it bit us, we got infected. And so therefore, we got this. We get a contamination card. And we get a light wound. And we get a character mutation that we can look at. We can look at the character mutation. We can look at. So it says sharpen senses. So this stays out. You can only have one character mutation. And when you check your contamination card, if you're infected, you get to activate the top ability. If that card is not infected, that contamination card, you get the bottom ability. So this doesn't go into your deck for you to draw. It just stays with you. So he has this lovely thing, and whenever he's able to check a contamination card, he can use that ability based on what it says. All right, noise roll for you. 1. Yay! So boo. Woo! All right, Matthew. Have a good night. So we're going to pull from here. And you are getting a Metagorger in your space. And you need to have 2 cards. I have 3, so it will not attack me. Thank God. So it will be here. This one from before goes back in the bag because it ran away and evolved. Okay, so it will not attack me. It's just there. Cool. Then that is the end of bag development. Yep, that was bag development. All that happened there. So then we go to next round. You will draw 2. You will draw 1. Shuffle. Two, 3. And you have a lot of contamination cards. Like I said, I don't mind if it shows and you're like, oh, because you're not supposed to know, but who gives a crap? 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I have a contamination card in here. I don't know if it's infected or not, but cool. Okay, then we pass first player token over here. And this is where we are. Well, if we get back to the surgery room, I could activate my other thing, so... And I could potentially get rid of this card, so let's do that. Let's do... I need this. Good lord. And we'll move back over here. To which we have to make a noise roll, which is fine. I'll clear out some of this nonsense. Roll the 4, which is here. So these two come off. Please do not be the Shambler. Dr. Han, how's it going? Please, God. Don't be the Shambler. Don't be the Shambler. Don't be the Shambler. Don't be the Shambler. Damn it! Oh my God! Oh my God! Awesome! Cool, so we're gonna take this guy, and this is our Shambler that I painted. I painted it myself. Come on, come on. There it is. There it is. That's our Shambler. So our Shambler comes out. Yep. And it's coming at us with 3. Well, I have 4 cards in hand, so it's not gonna attack. It's not gonna get an attack of opportunity on me, but it's out. Cool. So cool. Cool. So my second action let's do should you have moved the noise marker next to the android? It was spot 4, so it was here. And and the door's locked between us two. So it wouldn't have moved to the android. It clears out the whole hallway, if I remember properly, David. But maybe I'm wrong. If you could tell me where that is in the rulebook, I'll go look it up. So let's do our bash while David's gonna school me on some info there. So let's do that. Yeah. Cool. Let's go ahead and roll this. Oh my God. Okay, so we did hit the adult for 1. So we hit him for 1, and then Bash says that we get to deal an additional damage, which is 2. So then we draw a Carnomorph attack, and pray to Mary that this says 2. Nope, it says 5. The Metagorgers are 2. That's 5 health. Sweet, so it's still alive. Awesome. And since I melee attacked him, I get to get yet another card. Sweet. That's the end of my turn. Let's come back over here. So the android has a buddy. Yep. Well, buddy, what we're going to do is we're going to attack you with the arm gun. So we will spend 1 ammo, and we're going to shoot you. And it says if I roll a double, well, let's just try to hit it. Okay, so that does 1 damage to it. Let's check. Carnomorph with that card. It runs away. Ooh. Oh, and I forgot to show you this when this comes out. Sorry, this flips over automatically. Which means fire resistant. Carnomorphs ignore the fire damage step of the event phase. They do not suffer injuries when attacked with a flamethrower or a Molotov cocktail. Cool. So that's all Carnomorphs have that ability now. So they run away. Yep. So this means that it doesn't die. It just runs away. I don't want you to run away. I want you to die. You jerk. I want your death. I want you to be a pile on the wall. Grrr. If there is a retreat arrow in the blood symbol of any of the attack, then the intruder flees. Draw an event card and move the intruder through the corridor whose number appears in the intruder movement section, then discard this event card. Cool. So, we'll draw another card. It's running... Oh, nope, event card, event card, event card. Not that. Event card. So it is running to 2. So this one will skitter away over here. And it... I think it still has the damage on it, but it doesn't die. And then this is discarded. And so is this. Okay. Yeah, ba ba ba. No, I wouldn't have saved it. It wouldn't have saved it. Page... David says page 18, encounter discard. Encounter... Discard all... to resolve an encounter, discard all noise markers from all corridors connected to this room, including technical. Yep. Which is what we did. It was the convict that drew it. Oh, because you drew it, it wouldn't have been there. I see what you mean. I didn't get rid of this one when she drew this, which means that the convict would have rolled a 4 and not had to deal with that problem. I see what you mean. That was my mess up. Yep, that was my mess up. I've moved too far. I had to roll it back. So, but good catch. Good catch. I picked up what you're putting down. So what am I going to do? Let's I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with this jerk. So I'm gonna do this to move here and see what's in this room. So let's see what's in this room. Emergency room, treat your wounds. Oh man, this is huge. This is huge. And it's broken. But that's okay, we can fix it. So it's got a 1 on it. It's broken. And we got a 1 hitter. Okay. That's your 2. Your turn. You fix that engine. I think I need you to go help your friend, but I don't want you to get shot. But you got your repair card. And you can help your friend... deal with healing. I mean, you're kind of the medic, right? That's your job. But let's go handle these engines because and then we just need to get up to the cockpit, then get back to the hibernatorium. So we're going to move here, further away, because she doesn't know what's going on. She just knows there's incessant screaming. Hey, Jess. So we've got. Come on. This is the nest. All right, so we got the nest here. She's the one with the grenade, so I am going to lob a grenade at that nest. So there's the nest that's here. And I don't think anything happens to the nest other than if this is fire. Yeah, it's not broken. That stuff doesn't work on it. It's not broken. So she is there. You can't break the nest. But she's going to lob that grenade in there when she moves. So that's her turn. His turn. Well... I mean, we're laden with contamination cards. I don't see why we should stop now. So let's go ahead and spend 1 to attack, melee attack this guy. Oh no! This says you only suffer a light wound when you miss during a melee attack action. If you should discard this, flip this over. Instead, this item can't be traded. So I only suffer a light wound when I miss. So that's light wound number 2. Boy. Cool. Cool. You might die. Let's... Oh, boy. We could run away, but it's just gonna follow... It could potentially follow me. Ooh, no, it would feed, and then get worse. I think I do need to run away, and I'm gonna get attacked. Oh, this is so bad. I think I gotta run away. I think I gotta run away. I'm gonna get attacked and get a serious wound, but I gotta run away. I should have done that before, but let's do it. 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 I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm running away. I'm gonna run this way. Oh, the sea how's trying to hook me. It's like, you're going nowhere. So I'm gonna run over there. Oh, God. Okay. Running away. I know I get attacked. I just try to escape. Choose a neighboring room you wish to go to. Draw an intruder attack card and resolve it. Alright. So, intruder attack card. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, it does attack me, so it does a bite. If the character has 2 serious wounds, they die. If not, they suffer 1 serious wound. So, it bit me. That sucked. So I suffer a serious wound. Ah, boy. It's gonna feed on that thing and get bigger. No! This is getting worse. This is getting worse. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Shuffle it up. Get my serious wound. Convict's in a bad way. His hand's busted. The cost of all your item actions is increased by 1. So his hand's busted, and he's got a mutation on him. Sweet. And I got a contamination card. Okay, so he has to pass. Sorry, he's done. He is thin. Alright. Alright, you have got to. So we're going to do the demolition card. Spin this down to 1 and try to attack you. Yep, we got you. So that's another damage. Carnomorph attack. Let's take a look at that. Health. You're dead. Okay, so we killed this thing. So that stays out of the bag, because I think that was the one I drew for that nonsense. And we need a corpse to drop in that location. So that's my first action. My second action, spending these last 2 cards for repairs to discard this nonsense. Done. Alright, my dear. Time for you to move it. Move it, move it. So we're going to spend our search to move in here. We're going to make a noise roll. That's a twofer. There's 1. Oh, 2's there. Okay, so 2 goes right here. Then our second action is we're going to spend the farm, because I want to help him. I do need to meet up with him and help him. So I am going to spend this to repair the engines. So I'm going to check the engines. Our engines are working. All right, we got 2 engines working. That's all we need, 2 of 3. We just need to get up to the bridge and set it to sea. And then get back to the hibernatorium and we win. Alright, so that's going to be it. You're done. Okay. Move time track. I've only made 3 rounds. I wish I could play sounds in chat. Here we go. Intruder, attack, and feeding. There is a heavy object for it to yum 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 yum. So it will feed on this. This will be removed. Okay, when it feeds, I gotta make sure I do this right. Oh boy. Here we go. Feeding. The Carnomorph in room feeding according to the following priority. Remove all injury markers from the affected Carnomorph. Replace the affected Carnomorph's mixture with the one of the next level. Oh dear God. Okay, so and then what? And then what? Yep. So it's going to be replaced by this thing. This flesh beast. So it just evolved into that. And it gets that. Quickening. All surprise attack values are increased by 1. God. Oh, God. We're gonna die. Okay, so... Okay. Okay. So... I'm so terrified right now. Let's see. So that's intruder feeding. This thing would shoot anyone in the room. Fire damage, and then resolve an event. It's getting worse. Stalker. So first, they would move. That is a flesh beast, and it's moving to 3. So it would try to move to 3, but instead it will just destroy the door. So the door is destroyed now. And then stalking. Move all shamblers, flesh beasts, and the butcher to any neighboring room with a... No! No! Are you serious? Why would this game do this? Why? Oh my god. Okay. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It could have been anything else other than that. Anything else. Son of a biscuit. Cool. This just got really hard. Alright. Here we go. So that's bag development. Please pull the blank. No, I don't want... Yes. No, I don't want the blank. I don't want the blank. What do I want? What do I get? What do I get? I get a Metagorger. Cool. So what does that do for bag development? That says all players perform a noise roll in order except if the character is already in combat with an intruder. Remove this token from the bag and add 1 Metagorger token to the intruder bag. So that token gets removed from the bag to be replaced by the red one. And everyone performs a noise roll. So we'll put the red in there. This one is removed. And you don't, but you two do. So in order, Android first, a 4. Then the medic. Ooh. The claw. The claw. Not the claw. 1 here and 1 here. And that's it. Okay. Cool. Dropped our hand size. Cool. Really need to get to that generator room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will discard. You will choose to discard that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pass first player token. All right. Okay. I need to get to the bridge. So, first I need some ammo. I know I need ammo. Oh boy. But I need to get to the bridge. I should go help my friend. He's in a bad way. This room does not have a computer. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. So let's spend this to move here. Make a noise roll. Nothing. So that's an X. No noise. And then I'm going to spend network access to move again. Making a noise roll. 3. Here. Alright, medic. First thing, choose one room with an intruder, the one you are in or neighboring. Then that chosen intruder suffers 2 injuries. All other characters suffer 1 injury/serious wound. Okay, so how do I get to you? I gotta go around. I don't want to go through the nest. So I gotta go around. I think I can go around this way and potentially help him. Potentially. Yeah, because I can give him some cards. I could give him field dressings. And he can try to do the best he can. So I'm gonna I'm gonna move. Oh man, I need both. I need all 3 of these cards. Okay. I'm gonna spend 2. I'm gonna spend 2 to move carefully over here. So let's see what happens. The armory. Okay, not a bad thing. And it's broken. Okay, so this will go to 3. And be broken. And because I move carefully, I get to place the noise in any corridor I want. I'm placing it right there. It's my first action. I'm just going to have to draw back into this card. My second action, I'm going to move here. I got to get to you. The engine room. And the door slams behind me. That's okay. That's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. So it has 2. And the door slams ba-doom behind me. That's okay. Then your turn. Okay. You need to run. Sorry. You may perform a basic move action when you are in a room with another character. Intruders don't attack you during that movement. Close the door in the corridor you move through. Okay. So with another character, so I can do opportunist, and so discarding that that is a character. So yeah, yikes, no attack, and slam the door behind me. Oh my gosh. But it's gonna chew on that thing. So that's 1. And then I'm going to... That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to discard this to move into the same location as the medic. Ooh, that was so close. Okay. Android's turn. I don't think I need to be here anymore. So... do I have something is this a room with a computer? No. And I should have grabbed this body before I moved here, because then I could use the room to shut one of these things down. I'm so dumb. I got duct tape. But that's to help me. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm gonna move here. And I have to roll for noise, because I'm dumb. Oop. 2. So it'll be here. And... Let's chill. Let's settle down. Oh wait, I could do this to discard this malfunction marker. That'll be good. Okay, you. Heal all light wounds or dress one serious wound of one character in the room you're in, then draw a card if you're in a green room. I'm not in the green room. This one says heal one dressed wound of any character in a room you are in, then draw a card if you're in a green room, or dress one serious wound if anyone of any one character you're in. So you have a serious wound. I'm going to spend Pharmacist to dress that serious wound, flipping it over. Whew! Okay. Whew! Okay, so that's that. Cool. Alright, so you're going to pass. I think you're... Wait, we've got alcohol. Scan and remove one contamination card from your hand. If it's infected, gain another contamination card. So we will do that, spending this to scan this card. Okay. Alright. So it's not infected. We're not infected by that card. Oops, sorry, wrong thing. So this says use after performing a noise roll. You can re-roll the dice. So we've got a non-infected card that we are getting rid of. Screw that thing. Okay, let me make sure I read the mutation rules properly. In order to execute a mutation action, a player needs to scan the chosen containment card from their hand and place one mutation marker on their character board, regardless of the results of the scan. So we're going to place a mutation marker on our board. Let me remember what that looks like. So, boom. So I have that mutation marker that I can use now that it's not infected. So it says scan it, gain a mutation marker. In order to execute a mutation, a player needs to scan the chosen mutation card from their hand and place one mutation marker on their character board, regardless of result of the scan. Each mutation card has two possible effects. If the contamination card is infected, it goes to the action discard pile and the player performs the infected action step. If the contamination card is not infected, the player discards it from their hand, draws a new contamination card. Wait, what? If the contamination card is not infected... Oh, if I want to use the ability, I have to do it. I get it. I get it now. I get it. So if I'm like, I'm going to use this ability, if I have a contamination card in my hand, I scan it. And if it's infected, I put it in my discard pile and do the infected step. If it's not infected, I discard it, gain another contamination card, and do the non-infected step. In this way, I did get it, I scanned it and I removed it. I did not use the ability, but I do have a marker for doing the scan. I get it. Okay. So he's done. He's out of cards and out of time. So her turn, she's gonna be done. And then her turn, I need to be done as well. So we're done. Okay, move this marker. Intruder's going to intrude. Well, he's going to feed because there's a body there. So he will feed. Oh, God. And then he becomes the butcher. Look at this thing. Let's see if I can get it to show. There you go. Look at it. Oh, my God. It's the butcher. So he becomes the butcher. And they get their new Carnomorph ability. Tentacle. If a Carnomorph attack misses, it deals one light wound instead. Oh my gosh. So it's got all its abilities. Cool. Let's resolve an event card. Let me guess what it says. Move to a room with everyone. So, yes, he will move to 4. 4 is a technical corridor, and the butcher does not go into technical corridors. So move all shamblers, flesh beasts, and butchers to to any neighboring room with a character, if any. If there are several rooms possible, see what I mean? See what I mean? This game is out to kill me. So, there's no one in a neighboring room. So it won't move to a neighboring, it will move to, yeah, it won't move to a neighboring room. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to discard this. This game's trying to kill me. That guy would have menaced my face. Okay, so, cool. What do we got? Okay, so that's going into a location with a heavy body going back in the bag, and we got another one right here. Okay, that's what happens, and I think we add one of these to the bag too, right? Nope, we just do that. Okay. All right. So then it is our draw step. 2, 3, 4. I drew from the bottom of the pile. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why. 1. Yeah, I need to heal you so bad. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. Still has 2 contamination cards. Jeez. 2, 3, 4. Pass first player token. Medic! Medic! So we are going to do... Spend interruption to do field dressing to heal all light wounds or dress 1 serious wound of any character in a room you're in. So we're going to heal all your light wounds. And then we're going to do the ER movement to spend the last one of these to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Make best use of your time, sir. There's an ugly thing, and we need to get... Alright, we need to get to the bridge. So we're going to do this to move here, rolling for noise. 3. And then I'm going to move here using catch this. And what is this room? This room is the cabins. Catch your breath. And it is... The door slams behind me with a 3 counter, but that's okay. I want to stay here and search for stuff and things. So it's a 3 counter. But boom, door slams behind me. Okay. So that's your 2 actions. On to you. You need to kill that, because that needs to be a thing that is destroyed. So... Let's do... Didn't I have a search? I thought I had a search. Didn't. So let's do repairs. Yes, to move here. We need to make a noise roll. Oh, this is happening. This is happening. There's nothing I can do about it. 4. Which is here, so boom, boom, boom. Pull from the bag. And a Metagorger. Another one's coming out. And it has a thing of 3. I've got 4 cards in hand. So cool. I will, second action is I will spend this to use my last bullet to attack one of them. Are you... Hmm. Hmm. Sure. That's my 2 actions. I moved and I attacked. Your turn. He thinks you're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna pass for her. I'm passing. She's done. Your turn. Search. See what you can find. So take this to 2. And we're gonna grab weapons. Weps. Shuffle this up and see what we find. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It's not looking good. Butcher's on the board. It's not looking good. Okay, come on. We got recon drone and comm keys. Check one unexplored room tile and look at it exploration. Okay, comms key. If you're in a room with a computer, the recon drone, please. I'll take the recon drone here. And then I'm going to, I thought I had another one. I do. Search again. I want weapons. Weapons, please. Energy charge and a smoke grenade. The energy charge is for the android if we can meet up and she doesn't die. That will be good to do her deactivation module. So I think I'm going to take the energy charge. Okay. That's the end of your turn. Her turn. Well, this was a fine kettle of fish, so let's go ahead and I have to... Yeah. I gotta kill these things because they're gonna get bigger. So I'm gonna gain a contamination card. And I'm going to melee one of them. Thank you. 1 damage. It doesn't matter which one. Let's see if we kill one of them. Yes, we do. God. Frickin' game. So one's dead. Another corpse there. And then let's do it again. Get a contamination card. There we go. Dead. Cool. That looks fun. You've passed. Your turn. Alright. Let's get up to the bridge. Move. Try to see if we can meet her at the bridge. And what are we looking at? We're looking at storage. 3 and bad stuff. So there's 3 in storage. And noise markers get slammed here, here, and here. Okay, so that was 1 move. I'm going to spend 2 to move quietly here so that I can put this here. Your turn. You're done. What are you going to do? To check that, I need to spend 2 cards, I believe, in the cockpit. I believe it's 2 cards in the cockpit. Yeah, 2 cards in the cockpit to change the flight coordinates. So I am done as well. Okay. So move self-destruct. Sorry, the timer Intruder feeding, there's nothing to feed, so you are going to move it. And you are moving... Oh, sorry, wrong card. I keep pulling the wrong card. It's the event card. Pull the event. And you're moving the 3. You're moving the 3. So you'll move in this room. Interesting. So when you enter a room, you're going to get shot. Interesting. Emergency protocol failure. Remove the escape pod with the highest number from evacuation section B. Remove this card from the game. Reshuffle the deck. So, this blows away. The ship's not doing too well. And then we need to reshuffle the event deck. I can't find a gun! I cannot find a gun, and I can't let those things evolve. It will be horrifying. I cannot seem to find a gun. Okay, so... turrets. Intruders always destroy any active turrets in the room during the fire step. Okay. So it'll hit it for 1 and it will destroy this turret. It's just like, bruh, you suck. And it destroys the turret. Okay. Cool, cool. Bag development. Bag development. We did this. Oh yeah, you're coming back right there. Oh my god. I put this back in the bag. Oh my jeez. Okay. Okay. Then we're drawing up. 1, 2, 3. Flip. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay. Pass first player marker. Alright, you are going to spend 2 to move this to C. Alright. We've completed the second objective. We need to get here. And then we'll win. Then, rest. Scan all contamination cards in your hand. So, we're going to do the rest action to scan all contamination cards in our hand. Oh, God. Oh, God, please. Merciful game! Son of a biscuit! Infected right there at the bottom. Damn it! Oh boy. Scan all contamination cards in your hand and remove all non-infected. If any of the cards are infected, follow the infection procedure. Infection procedure says, that's if I'm going to use that ability. Infection procedure. It says that I get a basket of kittens and get to go lie down in the hibernatorium. That is not what it says at all. It says I'm probably going to die. Cool. Can't just have a basket of kittens, so nope. It's just not something you're gonna allow me to do. I think the infection procedure is different in with Carnomorphs. I'm just trying to find it in the rule book. But I think the infection procedure is different. In Carnomorphs, mutation markers are represented by ammo injury markers. Anytime a player is instructed to get a mutation marker, if the player doesn't have mutation, if the player has a mutation card, they place a mutation marker on the character card in the space reserved for the larva in the base game. The place where the character's miniature is pictured. When a character gets their 4th, the character dies. So that's what it is. So I've got 2. So basically I've got 2 right now. From that being... Yep, from scanning that. Because it says... Oh, when I use the ability, I get it. So I won't get it for this. I didn't... Well, what does it say? Mutation action. In order to execute, player needs to scan a chosen contamination card with their hand and place 1 mutation marker on the card. So I haven't done it yet. So I wouldn't have gained that first one. When a player, here we go. When a player gets an infected result when scanning a contamination card as a result of performing a rest or shower, they get a mutation marker instead of a Larva Adventure. So we get our first mutation marker because of that infection card. All other rules concerning contamination cards are the same. So they get a mutation card instead of a mutation marker instead of a larva. And then, let's see what happens. Contamination cards, 20. 20, 20, 20. If you're infected, place on the board. Additionally, place 1 creeper in the room where you died as a result of... if any rules ask you to remove, you can remove the card from the game. Okay, yep, that's it. So, this one's infected. I get to keep it as my friend. And then this one... Don't be infected. Don't be infected. Don't be infected. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it! Dadgummit! Come on. Infected. So I get another marker. If I get 2 more, I'm dead. Awesome. Cool. Cool, cool. I need to go here to get rid of it. Here or here. One of these 2. Okay. I have no more cards in my hand, so I actually have to pass. That was my turn. Your turn, boss lady. Well, damn it. You're gonna mutate me. It's better than you eating anything. Okay, so... It's better than them eating anything, so I'm gonna leave the room. And I'm gonna move here. This thing will attack me. I will gain a mutation card. Cool. So I'll be able to scan that, use this ability at some point. And it will leave, putting its token back in the bag. And then flip. Ah, damn you, game. And it's not gonna break or anything, so... Cool. I run into a room and I get slimed. Awesome. I feel good. I feel good about my life. Feel good. I don't feel good at all. This is horrible. This is horrible. This would go back in the bag. This is horrible. Cool. Cool. There's no Carnomorphs in my room. Alright, let's go. We gotta get to the bridge. Oh, I need to make my noise roll. 3. Damn it! Blah! Blah! Alright, what's coming out? What's coming out? Another one of these babies. And I've got 3 cards, so it wouldn't rush me. But I am going to try to use my ability. So I'm going to use my ability to see what happens. This is not going well. Oh, this is not going well whatsoever. Infected. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I get my first marker. Move from a room containing a Carnomorph. Ignore any intruder attacks. Do not perform a noise roll after that move. So I'm going to move here. So I get to use my mutation to skitter away to the fire control room. That is... no noise rolls. Sweet. That's a 1. That's what's called a break. I got a break. Alright. What are you doing? You've had a fun life. You don't have any contamination cards, nor do you want any. But there is 2 on there. So let's do a search of this room with the computer for 2 yellows. Clothes and tools. We're going to take the clothes. Discard the tools. And then... honestly... we're going to move here. No noise. So, you know where I'm going with this. We've completed both objectives. Only one person's got to make it. All right, you pass, so it's your turn. We're going to spend 2 to move quietly. Actually, instead of moving here, I should have moved here because he took care of the job. I'm going to retcon that and say I moved this way. And then I'll spend 2 to go to sleep. Nope, you're infected. You'll die. I need to go this way. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I need to get back here. So instead of going, I already did it. It's too late. It's past. It's gone. You're going to spend... This room has a computer. Initiate fire control procedure. I don't need to. I think I'll pass. I think I'm passing. What are you gonna do? I think you're going to sleep. You're gonna spend 2 and you're done. Alright, we're down to 2 players. So she is finny. Alright, you crawl back into that. Oh, we gotta roll to see. That's what it is. When you're crawling back in, you gotta do something. When you're going into the hibernatorium. Try to hibernate. Perform a noise roll. You perform this action only if the hibernation chambers are open. They are not open. I can't do that. I just lied straight to all your faces. So I can't do that. It's not open yet. She's just going to chill right there, and she's going to pass. So they have to be open. Then I do a noise roll. If any intruder shows up, I can't go to sleep. So she is staying. She's doing that. She has to do a noise roll anyway for 1. Oh, wait. No, I rolled an X. I was already here. I rolled an X. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just passing. So everyone's passing. Everyone's done. So then it's move this here. What are y'all doing? Everybody's moving to 1. Hey, guess where 1 is? Yay! And you are going to move here to the engines. And then this says, close all doors and corridors connected to rooms containing each character with a slime marker. Son of a biscuit! What? Are you kidding me? Screw you, game. Screw you. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Back development. This is Jamfred. I've got 3. Let's see, what does this thing do again? I think everybody rolls for noise. Is that one? All players perform a noise roll except for the characters in combat. Okay. That would have been you. Cool, you're gonna have a friend. And 1 for you. Just gets placed right here. But you get to have, and this gets replaced with a red. And you get a friend. Oh, and yeah. Yep, I did it right. Whee! So you get to come out. There we go. Yay! Okay, so draw up. 1. Oh, and I would choose to discard this, sorry, for why am I drawing from the bottom of my frickin' deck? What the hell's wrong with me? You get 2. And you get a fresh hand of death. Only 1 of you need to live. 1 more round. 1 more round and we're solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez. Oh my god. 2 infected cards. Awesome. Alright. Pass first player token. You know what? You're just going to enjoy a life of infection. It's dead. I am out of corpses. I don't have any more corpses to place. So there's that. And then this to open this door, because I'm in a room with a computer. You are probably going to pass. Yep, you're going to pass. You're not doing anything this round. You are going to use Opportunist. Spending a search card, it says, you may perform a basic move action when you're in a room with another character. Intruders don't attack you during that movement. Close the door on your way out. Deuces. Bloom. Alright. Okay, and then the second is I'm going to do a trade action, giving her the energy charge. Then on your turn, we will discard this and the energy charge to activate the deactivation module. It has 3 energy on it. Discard 1 action card from your hand and 1 energy marker from this card to ignore the effects of the intruder attack. This item can't be traded or discarded. So that is discarded. And she has this now with 3 markers on it. Okay. Then do this. Pop this door open. You're done, because that's just a mess. And you're done. Okay, so then it is, now things have opened up. Oh god. Game, do not screw me. Okay, so then I will throw a grenade in the very room I'm in to solve, if you mess with me. Anyway, let's do intruder feeding. There's no place for them to feed. So then we go here. Only the boss is moving by 1 back into this room. And then ammunition meltdown. Set the item count to 0 in the red room with the lowest number. Place a fire marker in this and all neighboring rooms. Fire doesn't spread through technical corridors or closed doors. Remove this card from the game and shuffle. Okay, so place Red room with... That would be this one. So... Place fire markers in that room and all adjoining rooms. It doesn't go through it doesn't go through technical corridors or closed doors, thank God. Remove this card from the game. Reshuffle this deck of trash. Okay. Oh man. The worst. I want to cry. Okay, so then bag development. Do not roll for noise. Do not play with me, game. It's a red, so this thing is going to get placed here. Go back in the bag. And then we draw up. 2, 3, 4. You didn't do anything. You would discard those to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Pass to you. Now you are going to spend 2 to go to bed. You're done. She is finished. She's done with this crap. Okay, your turn. Alright. We are going to move here. Roll it. No noise. We're going to move here. Roll it. Noise on 2. You are going to move here. Noise on 3. And then when you move in here, no one's there. You are going to bash. Taking one of these cards. Dealing 2 damage to that thing. And 2 damage, so it is dead. Dropping another dead corpse. And then you will spend this to pick up one of these things. Yep, because this is Dress Light Womb, so you have to suffer for that. Your turn. You will spend 1 to pick up another. And then you will spend... We need to clear a path, don't we? Where's the fire suppression control? I moved away from it! Am I an idiot? I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I will just pay the price for being an idiot. I am just dumb. 4. You pass. So dumb. And then, God, I'm so freaking stupid. 1. I will deal with what comes because I'm dumb. Then I will choose to discard that at the end of my turn. God, I was right there. I could have just done the room effect. Anyway, whatever. Enemy movement with the event. Everything's moving to 1. So this is going to move back here. You are going to move here. And then she'll get the door slammed on her again. God. Yeah, fire was before each event. You're right. It would have taken the guy would have taken another damage from fire. Trust me, 2 is not enough to kill him, so I don't need to check. I pulled 2 cards. 2 is not enough to kill him. Bag development. Blank. Remove from the board all shamblers which are not in the room with any character. Put their respective token back in the intruder bag. Add one Metagore token to the bag. Then all players perform a noise roll. So, and all players perform a noise roll. Convict. Yep, you're gonna get a friend. Figured. How horrible is it gonna be? It's gonna be this guy. And I don't have any card. Oh, it doesn't happen from bag development. That's right. You. 4. Cool. Okay. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, shuffle. 4, 5. It's like I can't get away from it. This goes to the convict. Convict is going to spend 1 to gain a contamination card to kill that thing, because that's just silly. I'll take a light wound for that. At this point, I just want him to die. Your turn. You are going to spend 2 cards to use a fire suppression system. At this point, I'm just going to go for the kill on him. Fire suppression. Discard a fire marker from... Choose any one room. Discard a fire marker from that room. If there is one, all intruders in that room run away. And then let's just break this door. Come on. Door's busted. God, you are useless. I see how this is gonna run. So let's roll that blank. Thank you. 1. I take another one of these. 3! 3 freaking hell! Are you kidding? You draw 4 instead of 5 cards. Yep. Cool. 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 Your turn. This thing will, so I'm passing on both. We're done. God, I hope you die. The timer track. Intruders will attack, so he will attack. He will get another marker here, and this thing will go away. Putting its token back in the bag. 1 more, he dies. 1 more serious wound, he dies. I'm just going for the kill on this guy. Alright, let's see what happens. Just the big guy is moving 1, so he's just kind of going back and forth here. And then, all characters in the room with a heavy object, intruder egg, intruder carcass, There's one there. Gets slimed. So he gets slimed. Let's just move that to slimed. Okay. Bag development. Guess who's coming back? Right here with that heavy object. Cool. Drop hand size, and you would have discarded that. 1, 2. Alright, and you only get 4 cards this time. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Fun. Yay. And this shifts to you. You need to just help him. He just needs help. So I'm going to spend 2 to move cautiously. Put that over there. And then I'm going to spend 1 to move here. Can you, for the love of God? I'm just going to let him just keep taking it. If he's dead, he's dead. So that's 2 damage. 1 damage. It's dead. I don't have a carcass to put down there. 2 rounds, she's going to shut down anyway. So she'll be dead, which will leave him. And then, let's go, let's go, let's go. Roll. 2. And you will spend your 1 to move here without noise, and then you pass. And you're going to pass. And that's it. We'll choose to discard these.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Oh my God. No one asked you. Only the big guy moving to 4, he would take fire damage, so he would take another damage. It's still not enough. When he gets to 5, I'll take a look. And then remove from the board all Carnomorphs which are not in a room with any character except Metagores. Put their respective tokens in the intruder bag. Wow. He doesn't go away. He does not go away. He stays out until he's dead. But that would have been helpful. But Metagores are the ones that are staying out right now. Okay. Then bag development. The Metagore comes back. Okay. I think that's all it does. I don't have to make noise rolls with that. Yep, that's it. And it's supposed to go back in the bag. Okay. That's cool. They can eat it. I don't care. I don't care. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 for 4. And then pass this to the convict. And you are going to move very... it's going to kind of end your turn, but you're going to move very cautiously here. Putting that noise marker right here. And then you are going to move here. And then you're going to spend 2 cards to perform a surgery procedure. Alright. Surgery room. Scan all contamination cards from your action deck, hand, and discard pile. Remove all infected. If you have a larva, remove it. After scanning, your character suffers 1 light wound and you automatically pass. Okay. So we're only removing infected. So we know that's infected. Remove. Not infected. That would stay in my hand. Infected. Remove, remove. Suffer a light wound. Gone. Woohoo! And I have to pass, which I would discard. You are going to pass no matter what. Actually, I think I'm going to kill you. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill you. I don't think you need to live anymore. I think it's time for you to die. So I'm actually going to move using this to perform my sneak. And it is infected. And when I do that, you move here. I get my 4th cube. I die. So he dies. And in his place is... little guy. Cool. That ends my turn. Good riddance, sir. You've had a rough go of it. Okay, so then it is... He would take a fire damage. One more, and then I'll check. Then, not that one, this one. He'll move to 1, so he's just hovering between these 2 locations. And then, Rampant Mutation. All characters draw 4 cards from the action deck and scan each contamination card. Yeah, we know none of them are infected, so 1... 2, 3, 4, and none of them are, boom, gone. Then this goes to the bottom of the event deck. New bag development. Blank. Have to make noise rolls. This is not good. Two. I'll take that. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there was 1. And I need to get the hell out of here. So I'm gonna spend. Can I open up a door? Is there anything that lets me open a door? No, nothing I have. Nothing I have opens doors. Sugar and spice. This lets me open a closed door. So I think I will spend... Ooh, I'll take that fire damage, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll spend 2 to move carefully here, placing the noise token here. And then my second action, I'll spend 2 to use the room to open a closed door. It's not broken, it's just on fire. And then that's all I can do, which means I will take fire damage. On the fire damage step, let's see how much fire damage I'm going to take. On the fire damage step. I'm trying to get into that room. We're so close. Light wound. I take a light wound when I end my turn there. Okay, so event step. Everything's moving to 2. So you back up here. You run away. You going back up here. And then airlock. Proceed. Start the emergency airlock procedure in the yellow room with the highest number. I'm not in a yellow room. Thank God. Alright, so... That would be you. I'm not in a yellow room. That would have sucked. Okay. Then bag development. Oh, you would have eaten this. You would have fed, which means you'd have grew into that. And then there's nothing heavy around, so I get to place you where I want. So I'll put you. Oh, yes, there is there. And this goes back in the back. That guy would have grown up. Wait, he would suffer no fire damage. He doesn't suffer fire damage. He's fire resistant. They all are. He would have suffered no fire damage. The butcher is in a yellow room. You're right. And it is the higher number. You're right. Oh, you are a freaking genius. Hell yeah. The butcher is in the room with the highest number. Oh, the escape procedure. So if we end the round, he gets vented into space. Oh my god. Okay. Drop my hand size. I would discard that. 1, 2, 3. You're absolutely right. And it has the highest number, so that would be the room that gets vented into space. Oh, that would be such an apt ending. So I'm going to spend 2 to move cautiously into here. Shoot. Nope, I can't risk it. Oh, man, it's down to the wire. I have to spend 2, which means I put 1 here or here, and then I have to roll an X or the opposite number of that so I can rest. So I can go into the hibernatorium. So I'm going to spend 1. I have to spend 2 to carefully move. And I will put this here. And then I will spend self-repair to discard duct tape to heal all of my light wounds. Then there is no way. Yeah, I know, right? Do you feel lucky? Xeno ship taking revenge for the convict. So there is no way. If I spend these 2, we're gonna. Let's do Let's do it. Risking it for the biscuit. 2 or an X. 2 or an X. Oh man. Come on. Damn it, 3. What's coming out? Little guy's coming out. And he is going to attack me, which means he will put a marker here, hit me for a light wound, and then run away. Oh, and I get a contamination card. Sorry. Okay. I'm passing. At the end of the round, whoosh, he's vented out into space. He is dead, can never come back. Then let's see what they're doing. I keep pulling the wrong card. So only the Shamblers are moving 3 because everything else is dead. You go back into the bag. So we'll put the Shambler token. Back in the bag. And then what awful thing is happening? In each room with a carcass, tokens not in the character's hands, replace 1 carcass token with 1 Shambler. Oh, this thing would feed before. This thing would feed before and become a Shambler. And then there's no more carcasses to deal with. That's it. That's all that's it. It's just perform one intruder action, blah, 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 blah. We don't have to worry about it. In bag development. So one of these will come in over here. Draw 3, 4, 5. We're gonna risk it all for the biscuit to go to sleep. We're going to sleep. Put noise in 3. And here we go. It's all dependent on this card if she is alive or dead. Here we go. Oh, and I forgot to move that track down. Not infected. Oh my god. The ship jumps. We won. We won. We won. Oh, I did not check. I did not check this guy. Alright, this is where all the contamination cards, like, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 contamination cards before he died. Let's see how many of these are infected. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Not infected. Not infected. Could he have lived? Not infected. 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 He had 4 infected cards and 3 non-infective cards. I think the convict's okay. It's just a different challenge of it. But she had 2 non-infected cards. And we lived. We survived. We won. Oh my gosh. Woo! Yeah, his pipe, so it's for his pipe, it says you only suffer a light wound when you miss. That's why I was giving him a light wound for every miss. And then if you choose to discard this card, you just flip it back over. Yeah. Contamination. Oh, contamination murders the deck for sure. Like his deck had this many in it, minus what, 2? That's nuts. 7 contamination cards. That's insane. I definitely played him as the spongy one who died while the medic and the android went to sleep and won us the game. And she actually would have died next round, because once this hit 5, she powers down. So she would have died, which means we still would have won because the medic was in the hibernatorium sleeping. The ship would have jumped when she went offline, but she made it. The convict's trait, his other thing... This other thing, you mean? Augmented arm. Perform a rest action or place this card on any of your undressed serious wound cards. As long as it remains there, ignore the serious wound effect. So that was his one. So he's okay. Like I said, he's just a different style of play. What I had the ability to take out and I didn't do was the surgery kit, which said choose any one character in your room, in the room you are in, scan all contamination cards, discard and hand, remove all infected cards and the larva if there's one. Then this character shuffles their deck, discard their hand, and suffers a light wound. So it's an immediate surgery room, which I should have flipped. And then we got combat drugs, draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. So the medic is super crazy powerful for this one use of clearing all that stuff. So I can get a ton, do that, take a light wound, and be done. So she is incredible. And then all the only one that you were missing from the android was she shuts down at round 3 instead of round 5. So it just gives her a little bit more time. They have it in their Aftermath, giving all OG and Aftermath one more ability. Yeah. I didn't pull that one out yet for the Aftermath one, but that is what she had. I didn't. It's probably in the box somewhere, but I just pulled out just a regular play one to do. Their trait cards, you mean? Yeah, I didn't pull their trait cards. I didn't pull their trait cards out. I just pulled what was here. I didn't pull the trait. I think the android is she can't take contamination cards. I don't think the android can't. I don't know what the convicts one is. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, I'd have to look it up, Janfred, for the trait cards. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'd have to look it up. It's underneath a bunch of boxes. So when I go to put this up, I'll look it up and I'll post it. Yeah, but I think the android can't take contamination, and I don't remember what these two were. So, but yeah, we did okay. We did okay. But you got to see the acrylic tokens. You got to see the Carnomorphs, which they're different, right? And God, this took forever to paint, but I got it painted, so hopefully y'all like the gore and the goo of them that are on here. So, fun to paint. Fun to paint. Yeah, acrylic tokens. Yeah. There we go. That's probably as close. That's too dark. Let's go to this. There they are. Well, there's those. I got like a whole mess of them. They're all over the freaking place. Just all these acrylic tokens. There you go. I have one for the Void Seeders. I have one for... no, this is the Void Seeder ones. I haven't undone it because I haven't played the Void Seeders yet. So there's those. The regular ones that are here. You know, this is... You know, the Queen token that's here. That's what they look like. Yeah. So are y'all seeing them there? Like... Yeah, I don't know if you... How much closer you want me to get, or if you're looking for something in particular, but those are the acrylic tokens for them. So there's the larva ones that are here with their numbers that are on the back. There's the adults that are here that you can see with this. Yeah, these are the Void Seeder ones, which are smaller. These are the smaller Void Seeder ones that are here, but I haven't unsleeved these ones yet. There is the body tokens here, the corpse tokens that are here as well, so you don't have to use them. I could have used these instead for the corpse tokens, which are smaller. And then just those regulars. Yeah. Correct. The Carnomorphs ones are red. So, like, these red ones that are here. All the red ones that you were seeing are just the Carnomorph tokens, which are those. All these red ones are the Carnomorph tokens only. And everything else belongs to... So, these are all Carnomorph tokens. And then everything else belongs to Void Seeder or Intruder. So, yes, you are correct. But this is what they look like. I mean... I don't know how much closer you want me to get. Is there something that in particular that you want to see? I guess if you can just kind of help me out with that. Because I know you had asked before and I'd shown them, but I guess I don't know if I showed you what you wanted to see. Show the corpses? I haven't unsleeved them, but I can. Hold on. Let me... Good Lord. And they make these things to... Playing with a sharp object. Oh my god, I'm gonna cut myself. I know I am. I should not be trusted with sharp objects. Okay, here we go. Move this over. Ooh. There you go. So that's corpse one. Yeah, hold on, Wolfie. I'm working on it. Hold on, I get in there. But there you go. There's some corpse tokens. Yeah, there you go. So that's the corpse ones. Yeah. When I play Void Seeders, I'll do that, because I do plan to play Void Seeders. So when I do that, I'll show that to you. Alright, the minis. Someone would like to see the minis. So this is the Butcher. Come on. So this is the Butcher. I painted him. So I had to do some special effects on it to get like the gooey, fleshy stuff. So that's the Butcher. So that's him. This is a flesh... Ooh, let me get the flesh beast that I'm most proud of. Here's that guy. Is it you? Oh, you were sticking the stuff. It has to be you. This is the flesh beast. So this is the flesh beast here, as you can see the gooey flesh kind of waving off. What paint you use for the goo? It's called Uhu. U-H-U. Lord, have you seen that? Yeah, the blood paint that I use is called Blood. It's a technical paint from Citadel called Blood for the Blood God. And what I do is I buy Uhu, U-H-U, right? And it's a clear adhesive paste. It's very clear. I take blood from the blood god, put like 2 drops in there, mix it all up, and then you got the goo. I plan to do this same thing for the intruders, but I'm going to make it green to make it like slime coming from them, but I want to make it like this light green so you can see like it looks like gross, acidic, snotty slime. But if you look at the bottom and stuff, you can see like the body dripping off. It takes a minute for this stuff to dry, so... But yeah, that's the Flesh Beast. And then we've got... We've got the Shambler. It's here. So this is the Shambler. You can see it's got like flesh falling off of it at the base here. I really put a lot of thought into like where I put the goop. And then finally, these are, I just got these guys and just blood from the blood got them. I didn't do any of the sticky Uhu on it. And it's just bone and gross of them just kind of walking around. Yeah, so that's all of them. That's all of them. Alright. So that is going to be enough for tonight. But yeah, there's no big secret to how to do that stuff. It's blood for blood god, technical paint from Citadel, and then some Uhu. And when you mix it up, depends on how you mix it. Even if you add some water, it gives it a little bit of a luminescent color. So if you want to do like water or some type of effect with that, you could do like a watered down blue, put it in the Uhu, and then stretch it across a way, and it'll actually look like flowing water. And then you could just kind of do some dry brushes of white to get cresting waves at some point, and you'll get water. What base color did I use? On those I used white. I just based it white. For the Butcher, I based him gray, but for the rest of them, I just based them white. Yeah, that was my prime. I didn't do Zenithal at all on those. I just did straight white. For the minis, for these ones here, hold it up to the camera. Like, if you can look at the camera here at this tiny miniature, for these minis, come on. For these minis, I did do a Zenithal highlight on these ones. So that's the Android, the Medic. So I did the Medic. I don't do faces. I suck at faces, and I'm not gonna try. Like, honestly, I won't. And then the convict. So I did the convict, but I did Zenithal highlighting on as a base. So black with Zenithal highlighting white. But the kitty, this kitty I did. This is my how, and I did a whole video on how I do this, but this is my sun drop. And I did a whole video on how I do sun drop. So this is sun dropped. Personally by me, not by anyone else. Yeah, they're not the most detailed mini for sure. But I do, instead of paying for sun drop, I like how my sun drop comes out. And like I said, I did a whole video on how I sun drop. So you can check that out if you're curious how I did this and how you can do it. It's not hard. It's very easy. It's just a couple steps, and then boom, you're done. This takes me, I think sun dropping one mini takes me 5 minutes. It's not long. Yeah, so it works out pretty well. I think for player count stuff, I always sun drop the stuff. But for playable things, I usually try to paint as best as I can. But yeah, okay, that's gonna be all. It's getting late and I need to go to bed. So thanks a lot everybody for joining. I hope you really enjoyed this playthrough of Nemesis with the Carnomorphs. I probably made some mistakes, and that's okay. We had some fun playing, but I believe I played the Carnomorphs to the best of my ability. But like I said, if I made some mistakes, sorry. I still had fun. I will get the Void Cedars painted so that I can play those next, but it won't be as heavy as a Rush. So what's coming up? Steve's coming in tomorrow, and then we're going to do Game-A-Palooza this weekend. So look for that. And then next week I'm off work, so every day I'm going to stream something up to Thursday. And then after Thursday, I'm going to be gone for that weekend. And then we'll be back on Tuesday playing more board games. So watch for, if you want to know what's coming on, hit the bell, know what comes up. You know the usual like, subscribe stuff. And we'll go from there. Cool? Thanks, everybody. Thanks to my patrons, subscribers. And if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you for joining me as well. This is not Side Quest. This is Carnomorphs. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.